Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing good. So today we'll be discussing another video of our Blind 75 series, and the problem of the day would be problem 70, climbing stairs. So here in this problem, we have been given a scenario where we are climbing a staircase and it takes n steps to reach the top. And each time we can either climb one or two steps. So in how many distinct ways can we climb to the top? So just taking a simple example, let's say we have to go to step 2. So the only two ways to reach here is to either go 1 and 1 or just start and directly go to the second step. So today we'll be discussing a dynamic programming approach using a 1D array to store the number of ways. So here we know that the only way to get to 1, or let me call our DP array ways, we know that the only way to get to the first staircase is just jumping a single place, and the number of ways to get to the second staircase are 2. One's this and the another is this. So now we have to find what are the number of ways, or the ways in which we can go to step 3, step 4, step 5, and so on. So as given in the question, the only two ways we can go to a step is by jumping a single place or by coming from here. If you're talking about the third step, if you're talking about this, the third step, or the second index, the only two ways to come here is to either take a single jump from our first index or take a double jump from our 0th index. These are the two ways. So we can simply say that to reach any index I, the number of ways possible are the number of ways to reach the index I minus 2 plus the number of ways to reach index I minus 1. So now we'll be discussing how to write the code. So just considering the edge cases, if n equals to 1 or n equals to 2, we just have to return 2, as we have discussed that there's only a single way to reach the first step and there are two ways to reach the second step. And if this is not the case, we'll create a 1D array which will be storing the ways to get to a certain index, and we know the ways to get to the first index is 1 and the ways to get to the second index are 2. And now we'll go for I in range 3 to n plus 1, and we'll say let's call the way to reach that certain I index would be the sum of the last two elements in our ways array, as we did here in the example, that to reach at index 2, we were adding index 2 minus 1, that's ways at index 1 and ways at index 0. And we'll just append the way into our array ways and move forward and return our 1D array. So let's check our solution. Sorry, we'll be returning the last element of our 1D array. So let's check our solution. Okay. Oh, my bad. We have to return n over here. And now we can check our solution. So as we can see, we are doing pretty good. So I hope you understood the concept